So I'm just flying over Ocala, doing a little flying over Ocala this morning, just kind of sightseeing, hanging out. You know, one of the things that crossed my mind, I've recently talked about.
Lucky 336, right turn on Alpha 6 taxi.
Most of these videos will talk about what it's like when you're flying OVFR, that you're always scanning for a spot to land. And that, you know, northern Florida or in any kind of rural area that's flat, in particular, makes for a really good environment for emergency landings. But this morning I'm actually finding myself in a kind of particular situation in which I'm not flying very far from the airport. So I'm only about 4 nautical miles from the airport at 2,500 feet. And one of the things that keeps going through my head is, well, if I lost an engine, could I make it to the airport? It just dawned on me that that's kind of a good exercise and a good thing to find. If you are close to an airport, you know, track your distance to that airport. So I have my GPS set up for Ocala. That is my overall destination. That's where I came from. That's where I'm going back to. But I'm leaving it in my GPS because I want to have a calculation of what my distance is there. Because in the event of an engine failure, at the distance that I'm at, I could actually potentially make a run for the actual runway and get back to the airport. So the kind of rule of thumb in aviation here is about 3 nautical miles per 1,000 feet. So at 2,500 feet, I should have at least 6 nautical miles. Pretty good. I have a pretty good margin. I have 2 miles, so I should make it 2 extra miles, right? So even if my descent is more rapid, so again, what are we supposed to, what's our glide speed? Our glide speed is 68 knots in the Cessna 172. Okay? But even if I was a little faster, or I hit some turbulence and I got bumped down 100 feet and 100 feet again, and you know, I lost some altitude, I still have 2 miles at that descent rate. So there is actually a pretty good margin for error. So 4 miles away from the airport at 2,500 feet, actually make a go back to the airport. To keep in mind, something I always think about.